Joel, we're back, and our topic is giving back to the community. I know that you have some specific community groups that you have interest in. What do you have for us today as this pertains to cleaning company owners?
One thing as a cleaning company owner that you have to give a lot of thought to is how is your company seen by the general public? You don't want to be seen just as someone who takes money. In a lot of instances, that's what usually happens. And the companies that tend to get a little bit more attention by the community at hand are ones that are very involved in community type advocacy activities. So over the years, we've represented different firms around the holiday. And every year, a good couple of friends of mine, they own a restaurant, and I sponsor a golf tournament for the Wilmot Cancer Center. And I sponsor that golf tournament mainly because my father, who had had cancer and has since passed, was at Wilmot Cancer Center. So it's kind of part to me is it's a feel good to give back for the cancer research. Mm-hmm. In the past, I've done things with Adopt a Grandparent.
Yes.
Again, I have parents who are grandparents. I remember my grandparents with great fond memories, and with my cleaning company, we do a lot of senior living facilities, so it's important that I gave back because of that. And this year, what I'm doing, because I come from a military family, my father was an Army reservist. My grandfather was a major in World War II. My great-great-great-grandfather fought in the Civil War. My sister and my brother-in-law were in the military.
Wow.
My brother-in-law fought during Desert Storm. My niece works for the Air Force. So we are a military family, and having grown up in the 70s and 80s and going to parades and things like that, I remember a lot of the soldiers that would march in it from the Korean War and the Vietnam War. And I remember the negative connotation when they came back to the United States that Americans had against vets. And I can even remember some of the comments of some of the soldiers walking by was, as we'd clap and be standing, where was this when we came back? Mm-hmm. Vets are still a very overlooked part of our population. Veterans have post-traumatic stress syndrome, sometimes because of the things that they've viewed and have been around. They may have addiction issues. They might not be able to hold a job. I know that there's a large percentage of veterans that have been in and out of rehab, in and out of lockup, things like that.
They can even spread into family issues that can make holding employment very difficult.
And it can be. And sometimes there's, certain people still have a negative connotation and may overlook a veteran. So this year, I'm actually working with somebody that I know through my association with the Greece Regional Chamber of Commerce. Her name is Michelle Martel, and she's involved with the Veterans Outreach Center here in Rochester. So one of the things we're doing in the month of November of 2024, we're going to have a collection center here at our office. I'll let our staff know as well as our clients and push it out there through social media, looking for $5 or $10 gift certificates, underwear, socks, gloves, scarves, hats, jackets, anything like that, because a lot of veterans need those, and that's a year-round need. Mm-hmm. And it's a way to, even if we collect just a few things, everything helps somebody who is in need. And being the holiday times, people are more in the spirit and have more first of thought that they should be helping others because maybe they're a little bit better off than somebody living on the streets. We want to bring awareness to this need and also, reach out to other cleaning owners wherever you are in the United States or abroad, is look to give back to your community and do it with things that you're passionate about. I'm passionate about the Cancer Center because my father had cancer. Sure. I'm passionate about autism because 2 of my children have autism. I'm passionate about the veterans because I do come from a military family. Just don't do something because it just feels right. Do it because of a specific reason that you can hook to, because more people are more apt to help these programs for you and give back to the community because you're involved in the community. Not that we're looking to grow our business, but when they see that, hey, Docs is out there doing this, that, and the other thing, indirectly that drives additional awareness to your brand and your name and shows that you're not just taking the money and running, but you're giving back, and people want to know that you're doing something with the money other than pocketing it.
Joel, what you're really describing is being a good neighbor, whether it's a good business neighbor or not, and actions to support our vets who have supported our community and our country. It's hard to argue with that.
We walk around free every day because of what they do.
So true. Thank you, Joel.
You're welcome.